Man, WWE Smackdown is tonight, ViStar Veterans Memorial Arena. What better way to have company in the studio right now? Because I believe we're checking into your cousin's Smackdown hotel, right?
Yes. If you smell. Yes.
Yes, it is all about the Irresistible Forces. Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Superstars, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, they're in the building. First of all, welcome.
Thank you.
Hello,
Thanks for
hello.
having us.
Yes, we're glad to be here.
So I'm a little salty right now because I don't see gold.
Listen,
We salty too.
we're pretty salty about that as well.
I don't see gold.
Yes.
Here it is. I'm looking at you too. I'm saying, all right, I like this. This is something big. This is something that we need. And then WrestleMania come. I'm looking like, are y'all serious?
Yeah.
But you know what? We're going to get it back, okay?
Yeah.
You know what? Tonight, y'all got to stay tuned for what's in store for tonight because we're definitely going to go get our titles back. I'll tell you that right now. So
I like that
we're on
determination.
the path to do that.
Exactly. All right. So Nia, growing up taller, stronger, everyone else, what is one moment from your childhood that made you realize, okay, I'm definitely different?
Oh my gosh, there's so many moments. I guess like when I would go on field trips and everybody considered me a teacher.
Wow.
Like in junior high, just because like,
Wow.
you know, I would be taller than all the other students. You know, I was this height at 13 years old. So
Really?
it was kind of like,
crazy.
you know, all the other kids weren't really developed yet. And so you're considered a teacher. I just had a little bit more of a mature look.
Yes, and you're mature, yes. Very nurturing, just nurturing nature.
But yeah, that definitely did it. You're like, all right,
Oh
well.
my goodness. I love that story.
So that I'm sure that had to be somewhat of a challenge for you just to come off like, here you are, you're towering over your classmates, and again, you're being looked at as an instructor. Like, no, I'm actually a student. Like,
Yeah.
oh, man, that's absolutely insane.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
it
it kind of just like, I feel like where I come from has totally like set me up for where I am now. Like I've always stood out. I've always stood out above the rest, which is when you're younger, you think it's a bad thing. And as you get older, you're like, oh, it was a beautiful thing. It was a gift from God. And so now I completely embrace it. When I was younger, it was definitely something I was like, oh, what do I do with this? You know, and like, how do I navigate this? But now that I'm older and I'm in this job, right? Like we're all larger than life characters. I'm like, oh, this is where my path has led me. Like I've always been meant to stand above and stand out.
Look at you now.
And the irresistible force.
forces.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right, so Lash, you're a baller. Nia, you're a ball player too, but
No,
Lash,
not like Lash Legend. Okay, not like Lash Legend.
I'm here.
Former ballers.
You breaking rebound records to
Yep.
dominating in WWE. Like, what life lessons did basketball actually teach you?
my goodness.
That still help you every day in the ring.
Yeah, well, I always felt like in sports in general, it's so many life skills that you can carry and take away with you. So whether that's being like a team player, being coachable, being able to like adapt, you know, with whatever's going on in the game. So I just feel like a lot of those life skills actually help me in what I'm doing now in this career field. So I feel like as far as the aggressiveness nature that I have, that bully on the court in the paint definitely helped me and carried over to being a bougie bully in the ring. So
there we go.
you know.
I see what you did there.
Yes, so yep.
Yeah. So Nia, you've traveled the world, played basketball, even speak German. So can you say something in German real quick?
Sprechen ein bisschen Deutsch.
Oh, I love that.
What you just say
I
to
just
me?
said I speak a little German.
Oh, a little German. Like, what you just say to me?
But it
Yeah,
sounded
exactly,
so nice.
right?
I'm like,
It
ooh.
does.
I know some of that.
Anything crazy, I'm
I know
like,
that-
yeah. I don't even know what you said, but
Right?
it sounded great.
So, Nia, what's a hidden talent or a fun fact about you that fans would be shocked to learn?
I have honestly a hidden talent that people would be shocked to learn. I don't know. And if it's hidden, I can't really tell anybody, right? And then, you know, I gotta be safe for my husband one day.
Hey,
We gotta keep it PG.
You gotta keep it hidden,
PG,
okay?
okay?
We're gonna keep that hidden, guys, okay? Thank you.
I like this. Oh, wow.
That's hilarious. Love it. Oh, yes.
So Lash, between wrestling, your Dash of Lash cooking series.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about Dash of Lash. Like,
Okay.
how did that come
Let's do
about?
it. Okay, so for me, growing up, yes, we've already talked about how we're bigger girls. So with that being said, I love to eat. And once I was going to college, I'm like, okay, I need home cooked meals. Like, yeah, I can eat a little bit of fast food, but I've always loved home cooked meals. So I was like, asking my nana, like, I need all the recipes. Like, give me the recipes because I'm finna carry it over to college. And that's what I did. And I ended up cooking for like all my teammates. And I used to host things all the time. I love to host. So I feel like if you're going to be a host, you got to have some good food. So it just carried over. And I really found like cooking is like an art. So I really enjoyed like creating these meals and learning these different tastes, what goes with what seasoning. So that's how it came about. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I think I want to have a cooking show because I feel like there's so many recipes that people are giving me compliments on. I'm like, okay, so why not share it to the world? So that's how it came about. And we actually just filmed, Nia and I just filmed our episode not too long ago. So I can't wait till that comes out. Season 2 will be on the way shortly.
Introduce you to my basic cooking.
Yes, and so what's so cool about this season, the first season, I pretty much teach people my recipes, but this season, the second season, I want to learn some recipes from everybody. So Nia actually taught me a couple of good recipes. I don't want to give it all away, but some really good recipes, and she brought some organic ingredients from her farm.
Yeah,
she has a farm. Yes,
really?
Yes. So we got to implement that. So it'll be a really good episode that you have to tune in and watch.
All right, so is there a lot of lemon pepper in these recipes?
Not on our show, but not on our episode, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of that, okay?
Like, I got to give it to you because, my man Trick Williams, like, I love him.
Me too.
I would hope so.
Yes.
Like, it showed at WrestleMania, okay?
Oh, my goodness.
You don't even know what she was doing behind the scenes for her man, too.
Yeah, I mean, that is really great how both of you are evolving right here in WWE. I mean,
Thank you.
I love Trick Williams. He is hilarious. I swear, I want that coat. That coat. It's that coat.
He might let you borrow it.
Like,
right?
and the fact that he does the gingerbread man. Like, look, let me tell you something. Like, it's just
crazy.
so many trickisms that I'm gonna say that he has said. That is just like, you know what? That needs to go
He's
on a
just
shirt.
so clever.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you come up with this stuff?
Yeah.
Like,
he needs to put those sayings on shirts. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. And it's just so funny because some things that you may have heard before, the way that he has a twang to it, he just makes it larger than life. And I'm like, dang, like, you made that sound really good. You're right. We do need to put that on the shirt. So.
I just never had an appreciation for lemon pepper the way
Lemon
that he said
pepper,
the lemon pepper
steppers.
steppers.
That's right.
I mean, I even said to you guys last week when we were talking, I said, I feel like Trick, like, mirrors The Rock.
Yes.
Like, as in,
Yes.
like, the way
Yes.
he is. I'm not saying that
Yes.
he's Trick is definitely in his own lane, but I'm saying,
Yeah.
like, the talent he has and,
Yeah.
like the sayings he does, like, the way he catches
Yes.
on with the fans, like,
Yes.
he has that superstar
Yes.
power that
Yes.
I'm like, oh, I could definitely
He's
see you going,
definitely-
like,
He
big
will
Yeah,
places.
he would've-
definitely
he would
evolve
definitely
down the line. He's
appreciate
someone
that.
that you definitely need to pay attention to.
Yeah.
Just
That's a
the
huge
way
compliment.
that his mannerisms
Yep.
and that charisma that he has. Oh, definitely gonna be
Yeah.
main event
Yeah.
status down the line. I
Yeah.
can see a main event WrestleMania.
That's definitely his favorite.
Yeah.
So he would be honored that you said that.
No, it's true.
Like, it's
Yeah.
a fact, though. It's a fact. I mean, he has that it factor.
Yeah, he does.
It's the it factor for me, even when he was in NXT, and to see him evolve like to the main roster and the impact that he's making now.
Absolutely.
Even with the championship, like that's someone that you need to really start paying
Shout
attention
out to my man. Go
Yeah,
Trick
right.
Williams.
You better
He'll be on
hide
the
your
show
man
tonight.
up.
Shout out to
He'll
him.
be on
Yes,
the show.
he'll be on the show. I'm sure everybody will be whooping that Trick, and we will be on the show as well.
Yes.
And we're gonna beat up everybody. So.
Yeah, exactly. Hello. We're gonna whoop them tricks.
So make sure y'all watch the show tonight.
I like that. You said we whooping tricks.
We'll be whooping some tricks tonight.
We are whooping some tricks tonight. Actually, yes, yes, we are.
All right, so the wrestling industry can be intense physically, mentally. For some fans that don't always see behind the scenes, what has made you stronger as women and performers?
Well, being here a lot longer, I can tell you that, like, wrestling has truly helped me grow in so many ways I never thought possible that I don't think I would have been if I was just, working a different job, like a regular job. I think this has challenged me not only physically, mentally, like you said, like in so many ways that it's helped me grow and be way more confident than I think I've ever like thought I could be at this stage in my life. And just because I know that physically I can get in there and do something, I can travel and like go do media and then be in front of like thousands of people and work. And it's a beautiful thing because it's always a challenge every time we get in the ring.
Yeah.
Like I'm always like, okay, well, I haven't done this yet, but let's go out there and try this and live in front of like thousands of people and millions watching. Like that just constantly just levels me up and boosts my confidence. So
yeah, I totally agree. I feel like it's definitely a different lifestyle than what I'm used to. Even with being a professional athlete previous, it's still just a different lifestyle. And I feel like Nia said, it definitely challenges you in ways that you never would have thought before. So I'm just grateful, honestly, for all of it, because it's just like, dang, I never would imagine this. But I keep learning every day. Every day I just keep learning something new. And it's taught me a lot of patience, a lot of things that I feel like that I didn't realize that I needed patience in, but now I have it. And I try to utilize that every day.
Yeah,
and we're traveling circus. Like
we
people
literally
don't realize that. Like
are.
we're not pampered athletes. Like we do this all our own. Like we book our hotels, we get our cars, we get our food on the road. Like we are very, like I said, we're like a Barnum and Bailey. Like we go town to town and we take ourselves, we build it up and we break it all down and we go to the next place. Like which instills a lot of confidence, a lot of independence. So like
a lot of independence.
For women in this business, like it really helps us like develop and grow and Lash is only just beginning, but I feel like she's already caught on pretty quickly.
Oh, that's so kind. That's because I have you. So you're making it seamless. My journey has been, like, the transition has been seamless because Nia she got my back in every way. So it's helped me so much. So that's what made it pretty easy for me.
All right, so it's Mother's Day weekend. It's only fair that we pay homage to mom. So with Mother's Day being on Sunday, what's the best advice or life lesson your moms gave you that still sticks with you today, especially during your WWE journey?
Ooh, I think for me, my mom and my Nana, I just feel like it's just been be yourself in everything that you do because being me is enough. And I feel like that's something that stuck with me in all aspects of my life, whether that was academics, whether that was, athletically, whether that's just confidence in who I am. So I just feel like being true to who I am has been something that I've just lived by every day and something that I would never forget. And also 100% always keeping my faith. And I feel like that's what's kept me grounded in my life, period. And I'm just grateful that, I was instilled that early in my life because I feel like I try to live that every single day.
Yeah. And like branching off that, my mom has always told me to trust my instincts because it's a God-given talent that he tells you to follow how you truly feel on the inside because he's literally speaking to you that way. And that's how it's guided me through life in certain situations. And it's something with me every day.
Yeah, that's nice. That's great, man. I'm sure Mom and Nana would be proud of both of you because you are doing phenomenal in WWE. All right, so I got some bonus questions I want to throw at you real quick.
All right.
All right, so Nia, and you can jump in too. So we have seen the popularity of the bloodline.
Yes.
And because you are literally a part of that bloodline.
Yes, she is.
If we were to have a female version of the bloodline,
yes,
how does that look to you? And would you be open to having them make room for women members in the bloodline?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I feel like the female bloodline goes without saying. We got Trinity Fatu, right? Like I feel like she would probably most likely be the head because she runs stuff. And then, right. Right now, like we used to have my little cousin Ava in NXT. We would have loved for Ava to come and join us. But the Samoan family runs so deep that we have like people coming up that you don't know about.
Right,
you don't even know about yet.
If the boys ever needed us, they already know that actually they probably don't want to use us because the women are way more brutal and fierce than what the men do. So what you see the guys do is only a tiny bit of what the women are capable of. So it's probably why they keep us a little separate because they don't want it to get too nasty in there.
And you know what? And And I'm glad that you said that because I've seen you in the ring and I'm just like, ooh, a female version of a bloodline. And
would
you
go crazy.
And you
oh
would
my
just
goodness.
think, because I would look at you as more like of an Arn Anderson, the enforcer, if you will. So you would definitely be coming in, being the muscle and really putting things in check. So I would be open to having a female bloodline.
I love that.
Even if it's not even in a full sense, just a presence to say, hey, we're here.
Yep.
Don't push the envelope,
Don't mess
because
with
if that happens, then we will show up.
Exactly.
You know,
for sure.
And when you think about Lash, I think when Sammy was an honorary bloodline,
Honorary
honorary
ooze.
Honorary ooze.
And so I mean,
That's
there
hilarious.
it is right there.
Listen,
I'm allied to the
She
bloodline,
is
okay?
actually- she
We're
is,
here.
yes.
We locked in.
Right.
See,
One
there we
call,
go.
that's
That's what
all.
I'm saying. She's
One
always
call,
with me,
that's
so
all.
it don't matter. She always has my back.
All right, so the Four Horsemen, legendary stable in wrestling. We've seen the female version of the Four Horsewomen. Now, what does your Four Horsewomen look like past or present? If you had to pick 3 other female wrestlers, like let's just do separately because we already know we will already have
Right.
2 right here. But who are those 3 female wrestlers past or present that you would say, all right, if I had to go to war, these are the people that I want on my side?
Okay, so I hate these questions because
Me
I feel like I
too.
always leave somebody out and then I'm
Yeah.
like, oh no, I wish I used that. But I'm a big fan of China.
Yep.
China
that was
girl,
my
I
pick,
mean,
too.
she's I'm sorry.
No, I'm just going to say the
you
same
know,
one.
Bull Nakano back in the day.
Yeah,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
okay.
She's so badass.
And iconic.
We got
Dang.
Alondra Blaze. So those would be my 3, you know, including myself. I feel
Right.
like those are 4 powerhouse women, all badasses, all proven themselves
That's
to be
not
killers.
a bad stable right
Dang,
there.
Yeah.
that's actually really, really good.
See?
Yeah.
And this is great because we
That's
can get
so
on the game and we can create these
Right?
stables. You know what I'm saying?
Hello. Yes.
Dang, that was really good. Dang, she got me second guessing. Okay, I was definitely gonna say China.
Yeah.
So China will be numero uno,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna say Jacqueline.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Yes.
Jacqueline. Dang, Aledra's such a good one.
Maybe somebody present.
Okay, Bianca.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah.
Bianca Belair. Like, I mean, she's still like, you know, in the business, but I mean, she's gonna her path, her career is just gonna go down in history for sure. So like, you know, I know she's still here, but she's gonna kill it. Like as far as in the history books. So I would say Bianca. Is that 3?
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Including
me.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Including
not there yet. I'll say Nia.
Oh, stop.
You are.
I'm not there. I got some ways to go, but Nia is. I mean, if you look up her freaking accolades,
No.
like she got to be in 2 Royal Rumbles in the same year. Like she was in the men's and the women's. Like, are you kidding me? And then you know she's a 3-time tag team champion, and then she was the Raw Women's Champion as well, and then the World's Women's Champion. So
I like the
mean,
fact
her
that you're giving these
accolades
flowers.
are
Run the stats.
accolades are the
Run the
bomb.
stats. This is why I love
So
her.
Nia is also in my.
Yes, no.
She's in my top 4 as well. So.
So let me just ask this real quick. The Irresistible Force is like, when did you say, all right, we got something here, let's go ahead and make this work?
Well, personally, I had the great opportunity of working Lash down in NXT. You know, I've seen her career. I was there when she had her tryout. Like I've seen her be such a huge personality and force down there in NXT. And so when I got to work with her, I was just like, gosh, this is such a huge talent. Like, why would I want to go against her? Well, and they've never seen something like this. They've never
Yeah.
seen 2 big, beautiful, athletic women pair up together to take on all these
Yeah.
little tiny girls
These
who think they have a shot.
pipsqueaks,
Like, let's be real. Like, Street Fight, who you picking?
Yeah.
Me or Alexa Bliss?
Right.
like, let's be real. Do you know what I mean? You picking, you know,
But
you
that's so real. That's so true.
Yeah.
yeah, Lash Legend, or you got Io Sky. Who are you picking?
I love
on a
you,
Street
but I'm
Fight?
just saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you know what I mean?
what's
So,
reality?
so I just thought, like, hey, I want this girl to be with me.
Yeah.
I want her to be by my side. She's beautiful, talented, has so much potential. Like, bring her up. Let's go.
I had to earn her respect though, because she came down to beat me up. Like we went toe to toe. That ring was talking, okay? And then I feel like after she beat me up, she realized like, dang, this girl really, she's strong and she's powerful. She can hold her own. So then Nia was like, okay, no, we need to team up. And I'm just grateful that she was able to like, bring me up to the main roster with her. And I feel like she said, it's never been a tag team on the women's side that's had two dominant big girls that's just some horses, So
exactly.
It's really cool that, we get to do that and do it together. So
yeah,
shout out to these little girls that grow up a little bit bigger and taller, and seeing two big beautiful women champions,
I love
killing
that.
it. Like,
because I always go back to when Byron was talking to you and this introduction came, I was just like, I like this. I really like this, and you two have definitely major statements in the women's division, especially when it comes to tag team, because we've seen you, hold your dominance as a singles competitor, but to actually see you now navigate to tag team and being a mentor to the upcoming talent like Lash, that says a lot about you. Also having an eye for talent and saying, all right, now as a mentor in the business that you've been in for a while, now you get a chance to give back and bring up the next generation of talent. So that's kudos to you.
She's paying it forward. She's got to pay. She's paying it forward. That's exactly what she's doing.
All right. So if you had the opportunity to have someone be your mouthpiece, who would you choose?
Who, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
I mean, how could I ever?
The Rock.
I was gonna say, Dwayne would be a great mouthpiece.
Heck yeah.
But I mean, one of the greatest mouthpieces of all time is Paul Heyman.
Oh,
Like, there's just no like.
He is, he's going down as like the best.
Yeah, like how do I deny?
Let me Paul Heyman, let me explain my admiration for Paul. I remember him as Paul E. Dangerously.
Yes.
With the cell phone, with the brick cell phone.
Yeah,
and the long ponytail.
Ponytail and the hat.
And ponytail and the hat.
Of course.
And just to watch him then, and to come in and to evolve.
Yep.
Because he truly has evolved. When I saw his documentary, as taking pictures and photographers and meeting Dusty Rhodes, and Dusty Rhodes giving him that opportunity, and him taking that opportunity and then going on and start creating Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
And for him to go through the management and for him to just be the wise man for your cousin, for Roman.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just pure genius.
Yeah.
What he says, and he has the appeal to just hook you just right with this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
All eyes.
Yeah.
That's the type of command that I'm just like,
voice.
yes.
Just,
my
powerful
name is Paul Heyman. And after that, I mean, he could just drop the mic and walk away.
Yeah,
for real.
That's true.
But just for him being a wordsmith with how he presents words and sells a match or sells the person that he's representing or one of his clients. I mean, he is just, one of the GOATs. I mean, I love Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Yeah.
Bobby the Brain Heenan, he is definitely one of the Mount Rushmores of managers. But when you just really look at Paul Heyman and what he's done for the business, I mean, it is just top tier.
Well, and he does stuff he does a lot of stuff behind the scenes that people don't know. Like when I returned, he was very adamant about making sure I ran all my promos by him. Like the second run I've had, we've literally gone through a lot of my character development, and that's something behind the scenes that nobody knows about. That Paul really does. He loves to make sure he's helping all the young talent develop and do the best, because he has an eye, and obviously the man's been doing it for almost 30 years. He knows wrestling.
Yeah,
man, he is just one of the GOATs.
Of a kind, for sure.
And that's not a prediction; it's a spoiler.
That's right.
So good.
All right. We got to wrap things up. But if you could have a dream match as a singles competitor and as a tag team, who are your opponents and why?
Lash.
My dream match has always been a triple threat between Bianca and Rhea Ripley. I'm at this point in my career where, I've gotten to be in the ring with them, but I haven't had, those one-on-ones and then obviously a triple threat. So I've gotten a taste of what they can do and actually got to feel those moments with them. And I think it was something that I'll never forget, but I'm ready for it to be a triple threat, and we're all just going toe to toe. So that has been my dream match, and amazing. I can't wait till it happens. So that would be mine. You say your singles, and then we'll say our tag.
No, I feel like I've answered that question a gazillion times. I can honestly say I've had every dream match that I could possibly think of in this career. Like, I've done so many great things. And I can't wait to continue to but right now, I just sit in the present, and I'm so blessed because I've literally done so many amazing things in my career.
Okay, then let's talk about that dream match that you had. Who was the opponent, and what on that level made it a dream match for you?
So it wasn't necessarily, it was a match, but I got to enter the men's Royal Rumble, and being able to get in there as a woman, the only woman, I was able to eliminate one of the men. I was able to take an RKO, I was able to take a 619 and a super kick from Dolph Ziggler and knock down all these men in the ring. It was a huge tipping point in my career. And I just to me, I still on cloud nine whenever I think about it.
For sure.
That's a good answer too, because when you think about, I'm thinking that you might say, I would love to have gone against a Luna Vachon, or I would have loved to have gone up against China. But the fact that, you've done the men's Royal Rumble, because I believe China did the men's Royal Rumble as well.
China and Beth.
So just the fact that, not a lot of women can say that they have done that. So you're pretty much a part of that history of the men's Royal Rumble, that you're one of the few women that's actually competed, that actually took some bumps and actually eliminated some top names within the company. So I got to give you flowers on that one.
Give her flowers.
I'm just you know what? That is a pivotal moment for you, definitely. So it's nothing but love and respect for both of you. I am huge fans of both of you, and tonight I'm sure y'all gonna be laying a smackdown on just about any woman that's gonna get in y'all path.
That's right.
And I hope the next time we see each other that you guys will not be coming alone. You will have some gold with you.
Yes, and we'll be the two-time.
Yeah, two-time. Yeah, but definitely it's not gonna be. I'm definitely looking at you bringing some singles gold in here soon. So.
Thank you.
Same.
It
will happen.
Definitely.
But wow, I need my tag team gold back with my girl first.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that you put the entire women's division on notice with the fact of you two being the irresistible forces, and I cannot wait to see what you guys are going to do later on tonight on SmackDown at ViStar Veterans Memorial Arena. That's also this weekend in Tampa, Backlash.
Yes.
All right, so any predictions?
Well, I would say my prediction for the family feud that we have, Jacob is such a crazy good talent, but I do think the OTC might be coming out on top.
Ooh. Yeah. I would have to agree. I'm that's very much accurate. I would definitely agree with that. And then, of course, Tricky's gonna retain.
Well,
so we know that.
Yes.
So those are the hot takes.
Yes, with those lemon pepper steppers. All right, let's shout out our social media handles. We got to get up out of here.
Thank you.
Lash Legend at WWE on all platforms. You can find me there. And then you can follow me on TikTok too, because me and Nia do some cool little fun TikToks on there.
Do.
So just Lash Legend WWE.
Listen, if you want to find me, you'll find me.
Boom, there it is. There it is. Straight like that.
Yes, they are the Irresistible Forces tonight, ViStar Veterans Memorial Arena for SmackDown. Then, of course, in Tampa at Benchmark International Arena for Backlash, the Irresistible Forces, Nia Jax, Lash Legend. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.